Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you had an awesome weekend, and today we are starting our episode 15 Let's Play series of House Flipper 2. Now, we've got a lot accomplished. Now I started doing some more stuff off screen here so that way you guys can kind of appreciate the pace at which we're trying to get this game done. We went around, we did a full renovation on the house. Came in here, did our living room the way we wanted it to. Ended up changing out the ceiling a little bit when going with these white boards. I think that does something really nice for the space. I even put those boards in the bedrooms as well as the bathrooms. Prior to the last video, I hadn't touched the kitchen, so I just went ahead, kind of cleaned it up a little bit, changed the color scheme, changed the dining room table, put in a little new accent piece. Then we got the living room. We're going to go upstairs. I painted the hallway, changed the flooring and the floorboards on the stairs. Got a nice railing. Colors match nicely. And then we went ahead here and just kind of put the bedroom together a little bit. Added a nice bed, wardrobe, end tables. It's not detailed, but it's nice. And it definitely is an improvement over what we had. And then I have the balcony here, which I cleaned up as well. I even put in some nice lighting both sides of the door and around the patio and tied them into this switch right here, which at nighttime you guys will see is pretty slick. And then over here in what was the other bedroom, we cleaned this out and turned this into the master bathroom overlooking the garage front door area. So yeah, the house is what I would call complete. We got the fundamentals down. There's still some detail work to go, adding like the little phone and stuff like that. That was already here, but you know, going ahead and doing details is kind of something I do want to do for the rest of this house. I think it deserves it, and we're gonna plan on being here, you know. So let's go ahead here and check our laptop. Now we're still hunting for buyers, don't have any yet, but we have unlocked quite a few of the houses. As you can see, we got Trevor's mansion, which is awesome. Might end up saving to be able to buy that one. But yeah, we're making our way along here, doing quite well. So I'd like to go ahead and hit another project. Allergies aren't a joke. Old Pinnacove. Okay, these houses typically have bigger things going on. And since we've been prioritizing missions and kind of showing what we do on the home side off screen, that gives us more time to run missions. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Allergies aren't a joke. Hi there. I'm preparing for my debut stand-up comedy show at Pinnacove Community Center. Unfortunately, it turns out I'm allergic to pollen and dust, and it gets really bad in the spring. My doctor recommended getting rid of carpets, curtains, and everything else that can collect dust, so my artsy apartment needs to become more sterile. I mean, like minimal decor and simple furnishing. Also, please take care of my rundown bathroom and kitchen. My ex used to say that their state was an unfunny joke. Best regards, Simon. Alright, Simon. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what you're living with here. Oh, you can see he's struggling. Dust is no fun. I think we all kind of suffer from allergies in some way, shape, or form. Me, it's always pollen. That kicks my butt. So this is kind of interesting here. We have a garbage right here. Oh, shoot. Oh, no way. You actually have to kind of like whip it in there pretty aggressively. Yeah, so looks like we're at an apartment of some kind, which is pretty cool. Can't go out either of these doors. The light switch does work. And it looks like here is his front door, Matt. He's keeping that. So let's go ahead into the apartment. Getting a call from Simon Whitman right now.
Hello, it's Simon Whitman. Thanks for helping with my dust wars. My artistic place is just perfect for allergies. Although maybe we could keep one brick wall? You know, like those often seen in comedy clubs? Oh, by the way, I have a joke for you. Why did the ex-boyfriend steal his girlfriend's radiator? Because she told him she needed more space.
Okay, well, you know what? This guy's definitely got something going on. But he's a client, so we're not gonna bother him. I'm gonna say that was really funny.
I'm glad you like it. It's nice to meet someone who knows comedy when they see it. I think I'll add this joke to my show. It fits perfectly.
Oh, I don't know about that one, homie.
Warmly invited. It's on soon.
I'll find time. Want to hear a construction joke? Can I tell, or can you tell me another joke? Let's tell him a joke.
Oh, I didn't expect to hear a joke from you, but it seems today's my lucky day. Let's hear it.
I need to build up the punchline. Hold on, I'm working on it. I'm open to construction criticism. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty funny.
Pretty good, but it needs polishing. I have some concrete ideas for rebuilding this joke.
Okay, he might have some potential.
Anyway, thanks for taking care of my dusty apartment. Meanwhile, I'm off to prove my career is not a joke. Have a good one.
Alright, well, I'm sure as you guys have been watching me walk around during this phone call, this guy has got a pretty rough looking apartment here. To say the least. This place needs major help. I'm not entirely sure if... I'm not even sure you could call this an apartment, man. I mean, the space itself has potential, but I could never imagine somebody actually selling a place like this as is. You know, like I would not be expecting people to live here. That is for sure. Wow, he wants to sell every plant, every window, every pot. Oh my goodness. Pretty remarkable stuff here. Still keeping the shoes. One more thing to sell. Is it this? No. Oh, he wants to sell the whole kitchen. Holy cow. Yeah, these cabinets look like they were just put in. I mean, this whole thing kind of looks like a last minute ordeal. Where the heck is the last thing they want to sell in here? Not quite sure. But again, like what are we doing with these? You can't tell me you actually want those. Apparently he does. Go ahead and vacuum this all up here. Maybe we might be able to better find this missing piece. Ah, there it is. That's what we needed to sell. Look at that. Alright, so that's all the vacuuming. Go ahead and clean up some of these stains here. Man. Hopefully the life of an artist is one that's more fruitful for him. I love stand-up comedy, I really do. My wife and I like to go to these downtown stand-up comedy shows. There's a place called The Bob in Grand Rapids that does a comedy night where they'll bring in some pretty big names, actually. And we just recently saw Troy Bond. He was phenomenal. And, you know, if anybody likes, you know, that kind of hardcore, dirty, hit you in the face comedy that's not so PG, I highly recommend him. He's genuinely funny. But you could tell this guy's had a tough go around in life, man. Like his jokes, they come from a core, you know, like a place of hardship and suffering that, you know, most probably haven't experienced. So when you're listening to him, you're just like, holy smokes, like, is everything okay, man? You know? And it's tough, but at the same time, it's like, life could always be worse if these stories are true. And then we also watched another comedian. He was really funny, actually from New Mexico. And this guy tried every substance under the sun, so to say, and just had the most wild stories about how everything went for him. And also, very funny. And it's just amazing how these guys can look at the negatives of life and just put a positive twist on them. It's an impressive mindset. Definitely is keeps you looking forward to the bright side. Speaking of bright side, these windows are looking pretty solid. I like what's going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy's shoes kind of back to where they were. Looks like we got a lot of furniture to buy. He's got a coat rack as well, which is awesome, so we can put the shoes somewhere. But before we do go ahead and do all of that, I really do want to get some of this paint down. Looks like he's got a white and a red. Orange, vibrant red. As much as I, respect the idea, I think I want to stick with the, white. I think this apartment needs to look clean. And, if he wants to come back through here and go ahead and throw some red on this, more power to him. And actually, you know what I could probably do? Is white down in the living area. Let me close this door so we can see what we're doing. And then you can see there's like this beam that comes across the middle right here. Maybe I'll go ahead and do red there up. Not sure if that's a good idea or not, but it seems like in practice it's not a terrible idea. So I'm gonna go ahead, paint all that, a nice white color. And then even though it's not telling me to paint the wall over here, I still really want to. We want this to look good when we're done with it, not just, based on the client's vision, but on our vision as well. We're going to go ahead and kind of put our own twist on it. That's why they hire us, right? That's what we're good for. Definitely improving upon the flat brick. It's nice that you don't have to place drywall, but I could definitely see if they did a new modern version of this game that they would want to go ahead and throw some additional features in the game. Make it even more realistic than, 2 improves upon number 1. Can it be even better? As Pedro Pascal said, life is good, but it can be better. A good quote. All right, so we got the white. Man, you're challenging me. This red, I don't know where I want to put red. Maybe those columns. What if I did that? What if I did white all the way up? Made it look good for him. Go ahead and try that. And it looks like a modern apartment. You guys hear that in game? I don't know what that was. It was part of the game though. Not sure. Looks good. Definitely looks good. I'm gonna again do the same over here. We're gonna go all the way up on these walls. No sense in not doing it. I think this guy's quality of life is gonna improve dramatically. Oh, we ran out of paint here. Let's go ahead and buy another bucket. That should get us covered. Really high ceilings. I do like that. One of my first apartments that I've ever had really high ceilings. Okay, sorry about that. So we Had a phone call there with the missus. Got to make sure we're doing everything right. She's at work right now, so I went ahead and made us a corned beef hash crock pot roast going over 7 hours of cooking. Hopefully it tastes pretty good. We gave it the works. Put in all the extra seasonings and spices to make it tasty. Nice part about doing a corned beef hash is that you're able to get some rye bread and make a nice Reuben with it after the fact. I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know if you guys like Reubens or not, but I'm a big fan. One of my favorite sandwiches of all time. Alright, finish up that wall there. Looks pretty solid. This wall's all set, but we want to do the inside of these windows real quick. Oh, and look at that. They're 2 wides. At least on the edges. Ooh, in certain spots on the edges. Interesting. Yeah, there's like these weird looking hangers on the exterior of the building. But we're getting them painted. Cool. Didn't know you could paint the exterior of a building if they're attached. Like that. Nice. Now this guy has got decent property that he can walk into and not be like completely disheveled or embarrassed of showing it off to somebody. I still do want to paint this wall. Oh, orange red. Oh, it's a warm color. And it's not ridiculous. I thought it was going to be absolutely ridiculous. You know what? That's okay though. We're still going to do these pillars in that color. And it'll still look good. Ooh. Well, as long as I can reach it. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, you guys hear that noise? That like feeling noise? I think it's a truck outside. Excellent. And paint this surface as well. Actually, I'm probably gonna go upstairs to do it. There we go. I kind of like the little shelf gaming setup this guy's got with the TV. Like, if you only had one wall to be able to game on, it makes sense that you maximize your space like this. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I can't actually paint. Oh, yes, I can. Haha. Perfect. Cool. Oh. I think that looks quite nice. Go ahead and sell this. And we made a little oops on the ground here. Oh, nice. Looks like we needed to do that anyway, so we didn't miss out. Oh, smokes. We need that paint back. I had missed it. I didn't see that there was a backside to this that wasn't already painted, so we'll go ahead and take care of that for him. Excellent. Dip it just in case we need to do more. Now let's go ahead here, now that we got kind of this whole thing painted out in this room. I want to see what kind of amenities he wants to go in here. So he's got a vacuum cleaner, some kind of storage, and air conditioner. So let's grab this. I think this is a pretty solid idea here. And we're going to want to throw it somewhere around here. Obviously, it's not letting us put it there because he's got shoes. That is something we can stack. Good. Cool. And then I'm gonna put that Right there looks good, I think. We have an air conditioner, which is a Fujitsu air conditioner, if I ever seen one. So I'm going to throw that up there in the middle. Those things kick butt, actually. They do a really strong job. Looks like he's got a security guard thing. I'm also going to put the air conditioner right there. And then we have an air purifier. I'm going to go ahead and throw that right there. Leave all his notes. Now this is tricky for me because when I look at this space, he's got all these boards here. And I think he's using that as like a stand-up comedy club. Like stage, if you will, for lack of a better term. So we're gonna keep that there. We definitely want to put the couch. That ought to go. He needs a little bit more furniture in this place, not gonna lie. Centered, I like that. Copy style, paste style. Oh, gotta change the style here. The front also needs to be this type of wood that he's using, which I'm struggling to find here. What is this? Light cedar? Well, it looks like it. Oh, but it's not. Aha. Oak. Perfect. Okay. Then we're going to do a couch. I want the couch to be center stage. Like that. And then we're going to move these tables. Be centered on the couch. And then he's got a dining room table, which is pretty slick. We'll go ahead and do that somewhere like right here. We'll go ahead and throw 2 more chairs on that. I'm gonna move these chairs closer in. That looks nice. Something needs to go in this corner, and I think it's a table and chair, so I'm gonna switch that over here. But we got ourselves a Roomba. I'm gonna post him up right here on the corner. Minimalist. Does that actually work? No, it doesn't. I was gonna say that'd be pretty cool if it did. Let's see what we got to unpack. Oh, a microphone. Okay, all right. Ooh. We are doing a little bit of filming here. Throw that light right there and another light. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I like that. I'm also going to move this mic to kind of down more central stage. Then, yes, we'll put the table over here in the corner. And that way the guests can kind of like sit down, drink, watch, chill. It's a cool atmosphere. Give them enough room so we're not compacted tightly. I like that. I like that a lot. Classy. And I don't want this here. I want to move this guy over here. Yeah. Nice. Alright, let's move our attention over to the bike area. A lot of stuff to vacuum up over here. And stains. And he's got a wall he wants to board up. Oh, but interesting. Let's go ahead and sell all this. Then we'll board it up. Got the faster laying brick and mortar upgrade, which is coming in handy right now. nice. And then I'm assuming because of that, yep, we're gonna have a door here. And a workbench. Okay. I like the workbench idea a lot. And a corkboard, which we can make as big as we want. Now I'm going to go pretty big on it. At least span the width of the workbench table. Go one down. I like that. I think that's pretty solid. More white and vibrant orange paint. So there is a theme here, which is good. I think this whole wall probably will. This one will be white. Yeah, but the door. You know what? No. Oh, now that I painted, I don't love it. Oh my gosh, and that's not even white. That's like an off-white. Alright, well, we're gonna paint this wall white. That. Cool. And then I kind of want to paint this wall orange. I want more contrast in the colors. So that way it's a little less boring and there's a little bit more life going on in this place. And it contrasts the bright white door that he's got. It just makes sense. But I also kind of want to do this wall. Did I? Does that seem crazy? I don't think so. Paint. Cool. Yeah, I like the orange on this wall. This is gonna warm it up just a little bit. If you have something that's modern and it's all white, it's almost too sterile, too clean. And then you start losing like the happiness and warmth of the room. So looking at that from a distance, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, let's go hit this kitchen here, because this needs some help. Can't have an apartment without a kitchen. Ah, he wants a backsplash. Okay. Good choice. The green tiles are always solid. Have green tiles ourselves. Then we're going to want to do paint. Now on this wall... Okay, so you see how they got this going on here? Now in this case, what I would do is orange here. That and orange here. Like that. And then... for the this wall as well, we're gonna do orange. Okay, and then let's get this interior of the windowsill. Nice. And then we're gonna go back to the paintbrush here, go to white, and then we're gonna paint the remainder this wall white. That way there's no concrete in this space. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then we need to buy some stuff. So it looks like they got a lot of it already figured out for us. There are some hanging cabinets and there are some ground cabinets here. Oh, and they have a color choice as well, which I do appreciate. So we're going to go ahead and just throw down all the cabinetry It does have a fridge. That's cool. I'm gonna move this one. Put the fridge on the corner. And then we're gonna do a sink right here. Oven right there. Oven in the middle, I like that option. And there's one more, which is gonna be the dishwasher. Gonna go right there. Oop. And then we've got some hanging cabinetry, which over the fridge we're gonna put. Oh, come on. Nice. That one. We got a hanging. Oh, man. Quite tall, actually. I myself am not tall enough to reach that, so we're gonna hope that he is. And I want to divide the sideways cabinets with the vertical cabinets. Then you get something that looks a little bit like that, and I kind of like that. Let's see what he's got here. He's got a toaster like that. Is this a microwave? Microwave. We cannot sell this. This is super unfortunate. Put this on the stovetop for him. And then all these pots and pans, you know, I'm a nice guy, but I think you can unpack that for yourself. This place was an absolute disaster. I got you 90% of the way there. Cool? Cool. Gonna also grab this soccer ball, put that up there, and the workbench stuff we're gonna put underneath his workbench. Middle, and then your bike is awesome right there. I love that. I'm actually gonna flip it. Cool. Okay. Let's take an outside perspective here. This first floor is looking much better. Much better. So let's go ahead and visit the bathroom, because we all know this is gonna be just a flippin' nightmare. The design choices are questionable at best. Broken radiator. Cool. What else do we have? The flower. One more thing to sell. Ah, that. Okay. Go ahead and vacuum up all the leaves. Clean any staining. A lot of staining in here. This is a great space for a bathroom. It's actually quite large. I'm a fan. You know, for a single guy, this is a pretty awesome space. Your living room is massive. The kitchen is as big as it needs to be. You know, this bathroom is huge. Sandstone or raw stone. So that kind of looks like that. And oh, sandstone tiles are definitely going on the ground. I like bigger tiles in general. The other ones that they had us using look like squares. Brick bond subway tiles. Oof. I mean, no. What about these raw stone tiles? How do these look? Ooh, I don't mind that. I'm definitely gonna put that down. On this lower quadrant here. Yep, and yep. Okay. Now that looks good. And then he wants these brickway tiles up here. Which isn't horrible, but it's not great. Okay. Out of them. Ah. Moving too quick, making mistakes. It's okay. Happens. A little bit brighter in here. And then he's got some paint. Where does he want paint? Oh, you know, of course you do. What? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, if this means we didn't need those tiles, then cool. Wait a minute. Where does he want this shower? What kind of shower we got in here? Okay, he's doing something like that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is sell the white tiles. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and sell all of that except for this paint, because even though we haven't been painting ceilings, we need to. We need to. It's happening. You cannot convince me otherwise. That raw concrete is maybe an aesthetic, but I'm not feeling it. Let's go ahead and paint the rest of this, and then we might actually go ahead, hop out of this room. Well, we're gonna grab these tiles. There is no way. If we already do the tiles, is it cool if we just paint? Or is it gonna get mad at us again for not? You know what I'm saying? Ah, it does. Unruly. This needs to be tile. I'm gonna do it this way. Looks silly. But it's making us. Hey, actually, you know what? It's not bad. This over just a hair. It's not bad. Let's head back. We need to paint this. You just do. It was too bad because I thought we could save a little bit of time. But I want to do these right. And I think you guys want to see it done right as well. There's no sense in rushing the job. And to be honest, this is going to add a lot. It is super hard painting upside down. Like inverse to what your brain wants it to be. There we go. And this little section right here, and we should be good to go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright, let's sell that. Let's see what else we got to add here. So we got a new radiator. Much cleaner looking radiator. We have a sink, which I'm thinking of putting the sink right here. Move that light. Then we have a mirror. Mirror goes above the sink. Keep it centered on the sink. Toilet. Gotta go right here. That's a lot of room for a toilet, actually. We're gonna also put this, like, hall cabinet thing here. Push this toilet over just a little bit. Thermostat in the bathroom can go right there. Kind of keep it tucked out of the way. A shower mat can go right there. When you get out, oil or trash can always in the corner of the room. Looks like we have toilet paper thing. We can toilet paper on the toilet paper. We got a shelf. I like the shelf right here, actually. Let's center it on that. Towel rack. Opposite side of the shower. Probably right here is a good spot for it, because then we can put the towel on it. Make it look good. I like that. We got a new flower, which is cool. We can put that in there. We got a toilet brush we can put in the corner. Actually, we'll put it right here. And then we got a band poster, which we're going to put right over the toilet. Yes, sir. That's a solid looking bathroom. Definitely much better than what it was before. I like that. Also not a fan of how high they keep putting these light switches. I don't think anybody actually clicks them when they're that high up. That's good. Alright, we're heading upstairs to this awesome looking thing right here. Give the guy props, you know, he made the space count for what it was for. But there is just a lot going on here, and none of it is right. Sorry, compadre, not a fan. What else do we need to sell? More things. Bulletin board's fine. Tissue boxes on the ground. Let's go ahead and grab all this garbage. Open the garbage chute. Man, it's tough to actually... Oh, you're kidding me. There we go. In you go. Almost like a basketball game. There we go. The harder you throw it right at it, the better the chances of it growing in. Okay, cool. So that's that. Let's go ahead and get all these Lay's potato chips off the ground here. Clean up any stains. There's a couple of them. You know what? Just the dust alone on the allergens from this guy, he's gonna feel much better now that we've cleaned this entire place up. My goodness. Oh yeah, and if you guys are looking for more content, stay tuned, because we're gonna also be filming the new zombies map that's out now. Kind of excited to play it. Don't know if any of you guys are big into zombies as I am, but I love zombies, and I'm pretty stoked to play it. I think it's really good this time around in Black Ops 6. Go ahead and paint this wall white. Hold up. Wait a minute. We're gonna paint the ceiling. No, we don't want to paint the ceiling because we can't paint it on the other side. All right, this wall is white. Coming around town. I do not know where we'd be without this paintbrush upgrade, man. The fact that it's bigger, covers more ground quicker, so helpful. And we do seem to run out of paint on it quite quickly, but we're covering ground a lot quicker now that we don't need to establish borders. Go. Cool. And then I'm gonna close this up here so that I can... Oh, actually, I take that back. They look like they're double wide walls. I just want to paint the window. And look at them. They go all the way across. It looks better when you paint the interiors of windows, even though the game doesn't ask you to do it. It's like, why wouldn't you? It adds a little bit to it. Nice. Okay, I kind of like where this is going. We're really close here on this guy's place, and I think he's going to appreciate it big time. He's missing a railing, so we're going to help him out there. A little bit safer, no longer gonna have a potential fall hazard. His bed is kind of in the same spot where it was. I don't mind that. Wardrobe, I want to put... I don't want to block any windows, but I don't want anything like all flat. You know what I'm saying? We might actually end up having to do that. That's okay. We'll put that right there. The mirror's fine. He has a nightstand, and we got a little bit of extra budget here, so I'm going to go ahead, since this is a bigger bed, and throw a nightstand on either side. He's got a floor lamp. I'm going to put that in the corner, turn that on. That looks pretty good. Dresser, I want to put on an angle over here in the corner. He's got a lot of room up here, and this kind of just adds more to the space. Oh, I can change the angle and precise placement. Yeah, that's better. Another air purifier. You know what? Good for him. He knows what he needs. I respect it. We've got an armchair. That's going to go in the desk. Another thermometer. We're going to put this over here by the board, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw this guy against this back wall over the bed. White noise. I don't like it there. I like it here. And then I'm going to put this. If you're working at the computer, it just makes sense for it to be over there, because then you can kind of set it. Forget it. Got an ottoman. Cool. I'm going to put that in front of the bed, because then that way you can sit on it when you're playing games. Go ahead and throw this controller on there. And then he's got a poster, which is nice right there. Kind of breaks up the emptiness. Oh, cleaning supplies. Nice. Nice. Alright, I like where this turned out. I think if we take a look at it from here, this angle, pretty solid. Kitchen, very nice work. Under space, bathroom, love the bathroom. Really do like how this turned out. And then the bedroom, much better. 40 grand, not bad. Take it where we can get it. Take a look at these before and after pictures. Good color choices with the orange. It definitely made the space pop a little bit. And I'm happy we painted all the way up. I know it wanted us just to have concrete in one spot. But this place looks a lot more livable. And it's clean. I mean, just the amount of money we spent in the work. I don't know how much it cost, but I feel like it wasn't too expensive and we got a lot done. Me and my nose, thank you. It is perfect. I feel like I've started a new chapter in my life. A chapter without allergies. I'm happy you feel better. It's all because of you, no joke. Ha! Ha ha, the comedian said. No joke. Got me there. Not bad. Let me take a look at our computer real quick before we call it. Did we get a buyer for that? We still don't have a buyer. It's absolutely crazy. But we did unlock the Bohemian apartment, which, yeah, $318,000. Would you rather have a Bohemian apartment or would you rather have a mansion, you know? City life is tough at times, but that's good. We've almost finished all of those. You know, I'm starting to wonder if we just got to put our properties up for auction. That's the only way to end up selling these things. If we finish all the emails and we still don't have any buyers, that's going to happen here. This is interesting. These, you can build things. We might do an entire mission on that, just so you guys get the rundown on how that all works. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Let me go ahead and walk out of our house here so that you guys can get a look at the front view and see, you know, the progress of of what working hard gets you. This game is really fun to play, and I'm having a great time doing it. I hope you guys enjoy the stream as much as I do recording it. Stick around. We're going to record more episodes here, eventually get our buyers and start flipping properties. But let's keep pushing through the campaign, and I think in the next episode we're going to accomplish another mission and maybe do a couple of the buildables. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a good time. Peace.